Hi, this is Richard, this is Games Freezer, and today we're back with another unboxing. We've been sent a new controller to look at from those lovely people at Manba, and we're just going to do a quick unboxing and then we do a bit of a review as well to tag onto it once we've got using it and sort of see how it performs. So without further ado, let's get the box. Boom. Here we go, come through the post yesterday, so let's extract the controller and see what we've got in here, shall we? So there we go. So we've got the variation that's kind of white stroke see-through. So you've got that shell on the front that's see-through. When we get it out of the box, obviously we'll be able to have a look at it better because we've got a few reflections on the packaging at the minute. So that's the Manba One full colour screen interaction controller. It's compatible with your Switch, which is good news, especially as it's anti-drift controller, you know, with the Hall effect. So that's great news for Switch fans. We also can use it on the PC, Android, iOS, obviously your Steam Deck as well if you wanted to hook it up to that. So pretty cool. We're going to have a look at the features of it as well, see what we've got. So we've got the Hall effect joystick, obviously with no drift, which is great. There's a full colour LED display screen where you can customise your buttons, your configurations, your lighting effects on the controller, your RGBs, etc., which is really cool. And you got 4 remappable back buttons as well, which we'll have a look at in a minute. So that's cool. And the actual trigger button is a linear Hall effect. So long strokes are gradual, short strokes are high frequency critical strikes. So it's variable triggers. So that's brilliant. That's really cool. So the price point for this one is around £70. I think that's around, is that just over $78, something along those lines. But yeah, in the UK, around £70. At the moment, £71.99 on Amazon. So kind of pitching it at an audience that's looking for maybe kind of like a budget elite controller, you know, something along those lines where you're getting the kind of features that you'd expect in a premium controller, but maybe at a lower price. So if you have a look on the side here, you got obviously inside the package you get the Manba One controller, a charging station, you get the Bluetooth dongle, you get interchangeable thumbsticks, and you get the USB-C cable. So we're going to open it up and see what all that looks like. So let's get that done. So let's pull that open. I pre-removed the sticker off the back, which is always a pain when you're trying to do an unboxing, so I thought I'd get ahead of the game and kind of remove the sticker so I'm not fumbling around with that. Right, so that's kind of nearly out of the box. We've got the plastic on the front there, so let's take that off, pop that over there, and that, my friends, is the controller. You can see that really cool transparent front on it. There's a black version where you can't see through it, and this looks lovely. I mean, it's a shame it doesn't be compatible with the PlayStation 5 because that would look fantastic. Unfortunately, it's not compatible with PS5 at the moment. So let's have a look. We've got, let's take the base out first. So you got the included controller charger with a USB-C port on the back. Let's reach down here and pick out a USB-C port. Let's see. So yeah, it doesn't light up obviously because I'm not charging, but yeah, that is a nice addition, a nice little bonus. Feels good. It's a plastic construction, but yeah, it feels kind of weighty. Got the little feet on the bottom to stop it from sliding around. So let's undo the bottom part, see what's in here. That's it. So that comes off, and there is a smart looking dongle. So that's obviously to connect up. Lovely stuff. And that's a smart piece of design there to place it in the bottom. We've got a nice little storage for it. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so onwards we go to the controller itself. Immediately I feel some nice weight to it. Very nice. Kind of chunky in the hand actually, but nice. Got these silver buttons on the top, kind of clicky, and in the hall in there, triggers, feel nice. Got these analog sticks there, they feel good. In fact, they feel very good. I like those. I'm not going to peel the LED display yet, but that's the LED display. And then down the bottom here we've got the select or the back button, the start button. I don't know what those two. There's a home button there, and I'm not sure what that one would be. But yeah, you got 4 kind of start and select style buttons. Home button might be in place of the touchpad. So if I compare this to this Lex IP controller that I use at the moment, this has got the home button there, so maybe that's what that replaces. And on the back we've got the 4 buttons. I've got to admit, this Manba One Controller feels better in the hand. It's kind of a nice weight to it. There's that Lex IP one that I use at the minute is it's quite light. But yeah, if you have a look at that, that is a nicely made controller. Obviously plasticky, so you're probably paying less because it's of plastic construction, but you are getting a nice feeling controller, to say the least. So the front plate's actually removable, so I wonder how we can do that. I won't force it at the minute. I'll have a little look to see if it just lifts or no. Oh, I see there's a little side. Yeah, I see it. So we're coming from the side there, just lifting. That should kind of ease it out. I don't want to break it, but I can feel that when I was lifting this side it was coming away. Oh look, here we go. There we go. So you should be able to interchange these. I'm assuming that Manba would have face plates associated with the range, so potentially you could swap this back over for one of the black face plates. Yeah, that feels cool. It does feel pretty good. You can see into the controller there with the gyroscope, so you got that included, gyroscopic feature against the controller. So on the back as well you've got these lock buttons where you can lock the triggers, so if you wanted to basically go on auto fire you can slip those down and lock them in. You then got this off and on button there, which slides across like that. You've got the LEDs that come on the side once you've switched it on, which is quite nice. Okay, so then let's pop this faceplate back on, see how easy that is to do. Very easy. And you've got a nice looking controller at a nice price point. Now my next part of the video will be to give you a bit of a review after I've been using it, so we'll move on to that in a moment. But overall first impressions after doing the unboxing are pretty solid. Should we check to see what else is in the box, see if there's anything else there to talk about or speak of. So we've got the USB-C standard cable, so that's for charging the controller. Nothing else attached there, and just an insert in here, which is quite nice to have. Got a quick setup guide, nice and easy. Connect to switch, connect to cell stroke phone tablet, connect to PC, so that's through a wired connection or a wireless connection, so that's good. You can connect to your switch wired or wireless, and obviously connecting to the phone or tablet is pairing it against Bluetooth. So all good stuff so far. So we'll see how we go with the test, and we'll come back with a bit of a review. So until about 20 minutes time, we'll see you then. Hey, it's Richard. We're back with the review element of the video. So let's dive deep into the Manba One Controller after I've had a sort of chance to have a look at it and play around with it. So it feels like this thing is a real contender in the sort of third party controller market. It's aiming to bring some serious competition, it feels like, to the bigger names. So first off, we've got the design. So the Manba One comes in two flavours, which I mentioned before. We've got the sleek black style one, and a more eye-catching white with a transparent faceplate, which is the one that we were sent. So that transparent design is a real nice touch. It gives it a kind of like a unique look that stands out. So I haven't seen one of those before previously, and we get sent quite a few controllers to take a look at. The build quality of it is solid. Like I've said before, it's plastic, but it feels very solid and nice and weighty, which really helps with when it's in your hand. It doesn't obviously scream premium because it's plastic, but that's fine. You're looking at a price point of around £70, sort of 70 odd dollars. So the plastic feels very sturdy, but obviously it's not ever going to fool anyone into thinking it's an Xbox Elite controller, but I don't think that's the point, is it, really, to be fair? So if we're talking features, the controller is absolutely jam-packed. We've got this 2-inch LCD screen right in the middle of the controller, which is lovely to use. You can switch between modes on that, that's obviously between Switch, PC, iOS, Android, and you can do that on the fly. You've got these remap buttons, and you can even adjust the RGB lighting as well, which is great. So the screen lets you also tweak the Hall effect stick sensitivity and also the vibration intensity, which is a great touch for those who maybe like to fine tune their user setup. The actual performance of the Manba One is where it really shines. Those Hall effect sticks are precise, and the linear triggers feel absolutely fantastic. The face buttons are a bit clicky, but they're responsive and accurate, and that's the main thing. The D-pad is decent, although it would maybe take some time to get used to if you're coming from a different controller, as it's one of those kind of rocker D-pads rather than the sort of the 4-button D-pads if you've used one of those before. So in summary, the pros being the versatility, it's got that multi-platform support, which is great. You've got the customization element, which is the interactive LCD screen and the programmable buttons, which offer lots of flexibility. And we've got the Hall effect joystick and the Hall linear trigger, which is a massive plus for this this joystick at this controller price point. And mentioning the price, that's one of the pros. It's £71, as I mentioned before, in the UK, and that's obviously like 70 odd dollars in the US, which is a real solid deal for what you actually get. The cons, very minor. Build quality is sturdy, but obviously it doesn't feel as premium as some competitors, i.e. the Elite sort of range, which again at this price point you wouldn't expect it to be as premium as those. The buttons are a little bit clicky. They might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I like them, so there you go. And the start and select button placement for me was just slightly odd, so it's at the bottom of the controller. And the face plates, I don't think there's many options to sort of replace those face plates at the minute, but I'm sure Manba are onto that and working up some variations between the transparent faceplate and the black faceplate. So overall, Manba Controller is a fantastic option for gamers looking for versatility and customization without breaking the bank, and that's the main thing. That's the price point we're looking at the minute. It's not 100% perfect, but it offers a massive bang for your buck. So hopefully, if you've enjoyed the video, you'll press like and you'll subscribe to the channel. That's really helps us get new things into the games freezer. Also check out the links in the description of where to buy this wonderful Manba One controller. So until next time, my friends, you'll be leaving me playing with my Manba One. Goodbye, my friends.